Alright guys, it is Thursday, which means it is update day for Old School RuneScape, and there is a massive one this week. Finally, a big one that I'm really excited to talk about, and that is the new Wilderness Slayer Master. So the new Slayer Master is called Crystalia, hope I pronounced that right, and she offers Slayer tasks that you can pretty much only do in the wilderness. So she's found in Edgeville, pretty much where you find the person for the Wilderness Achievement Diaries, just north of the anvil, or the furnace thing, northeast of the bank, whatever. You guys can see her on your minimap pretty easily. She's in this hut up there, and she's in this cage, like locked up for some reason. I don't know why. She's probably a bad hoe. Now, she is called a Wilderness Slayer Master for a reason, because she assigns only tasks in the wilderness. That goes all the way from Ankus to Hellhounds to Lava Dragons, which are a task now, which is pretty cool. Mammoths, Magic Axes, the Wilderness Demi-Bosses and Bosses. Lots of different things you can get from this. And the thing is, she doesn't care about your combat level. So if you're like a level 60 trying to get a task from her, and she assigns a Wilderness Boss, you have to kill it. There's, you know, or you have to get a new task, because she doesn't really care if you're low level or a high level. She's going to assign you anything no matter what. Now, in my case, I got a Green Dragons task from her, which is pretty cool. I will have a video out this weekend completing many tasks from her, and also another special one where I pretend to be a Slayer person and oh my god, I have Dragon Claws. Anyways, that's, yeah, that you can look forward to that in the future. But it's pretty cool because it's actually sort of special if you complete a task with her. If you complete a task, you will get 25 Slayer points for every 5 tasks you do. So along with the generous amount of Slayer points you get, you also have a chance of receiving additional drops while on your wilderness assignments. And that is the Slayer Enchantment and the Slayer Enchanted Staff. So pretty much, while you're killing any monster in the wilderness that you've been assigned by her, you have a chance to receive a Slayer Enchantment drop, and this can be used on Slayer Staff to create an Enchanted Slayer Staff. So it requires 75 magic to wield and level 55 Slayer as well, and when you use Magic Dart with this staff equipped, the spell deals substantially higher damage when cast on a monster which you have assigned on a Slayer task. So pretty much if you're killing monsters with this staff on a Slayer task, you're going to hit higher, but I don't know how many people are actually going to do that. The Enchanted Slayer Staff has 2,500 charges, sort of like the extended Ivan Staff, and with one charge being consumed with every successful cast of Magic Dart against a creature, you have been assigned. So once the staff is out of charges, it will revert back to a standard Slayer Staff. The enchantment is tradable, but the Slayer Staff itself is not. And also something that's very good for Iron Man especially is that the creatures that you get assigned actually have a chance of dropping the Tier 1 Mysterious Emblem. So it's possible to receive these on any world, including the demo mode worlds. Previously, it was quite annoying for Iron Man to actually get Mysterious Emblems themselves, but now, you know, you have the chance to kill stuff from the wilderness and get the drops, and it's just a lot better than that. And they actually, since they're tradable on the GE now, I believe, it's actually pretty possible to do this, so that'll be interesting to test out. Along with that big Slayer update, there was the Slayer Point Bonuses update, which is pretty much a consecutive Slayer task increase in points that you get. So for your 100th consecutive Slayer task, you receive 25 times the regular points from the Slayer Master who assigned it. 250 in a row gives you 35 times the regular points, and then 1,000 in a row gives you 50 times the regular points. If you can make it up to 1,000, you get 50 times. You'll never have to worry about having enough points to skip a Slayer task ever again. So it also says on here that Crystalia's Wilderness Slayer tasks use a separate counter to assignments from the other Slayer Masters, but that's no biggie. That's pretty understandable. So that's pretty much it for the updates for this week. There was also some other updates. There was some fixes to things like Pyramid Plunder, and the Mummy will never attack the person who doesn't actually awaken at this time. The market prices for some items were fixed, which will help with scamming. A couple switches to raids, but you guys can read that on screen right now. Nothing really big. There was also the release of the RuneScape documentary, which has been talked about for quite a long time. It was finally released. It was streamed on Twitch, but if you guys didn't see, you can actually watch it on YouTube now. So I will leave a link down to the YouTube video for the RuneScape documentary below if you guys haven't seen it yet. But that is it for today's update, guys. I look forward to the videos this weekend, which pretty much will be heavily about this Wilderness Slayer thing. I'm really excited to try some stuff out. But thank you guys all for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one, and peace.
Wow.